Welcome to Good Evening, Creole la Louisiane, the class to teach Louisiana Creole to all my students. So I saw that most people were occupied or either forgot, so I decided to make this instead, so it will be an easy refresher for you to go to. So we're going to start with the introductions. Introduction. Comment saluer en Good Evening. How to do salutations in Louisiana Creole. So first you have bonjour. Bonjour. That is hello. Bon matin, that's good morning. Bon l'après-midi, that's good afternoon. Bonsoir, that's good evening. Bonne nuit, that's good night. Now, bonsoir can be used for good night as well. That is something here in Louisiana that is quite common. In my family, we also say bonsoir more than bonne nuit. Monde question ye on Kurivini. Salutation. Asking questions in Louisiana Creole. Salutations. Comment ça va? How are you? Comotoye, how are you? Comment vous y? How are y'all? Comment ça peut courir? How's it going? Sayina, what's up? Comment les affaires? How are things? So you can use any of these in a conversation. Now, when it comes to comotoye and como vuye, you have to make sure that you use it in the proper way. So if it's a singular person, somebody that you know real well, then it will be comotoye. Now, this is when it can become like standard French with formal. Sometimes in Louisiana Creole, we do call people who are older than us and who we do not know with the term vous, if we respect them a lot. So, como vouye can also be used for a singular person, but it's a formal sense. But if you're talking about plural, then you can say como vouye as well. How are y'all? Marque questionnier. Question markers. So at the top, we have quoi, qui, that means what. Now, the reason why you have quoi and qui on the same one, and then if you look on the bottom, you have qui as well, that's because in Louisiana, in French and in Creole, qui can be used as who and what. Quoi is generally always for what. Now, the second one, you have qui, which is used for you. And then you have, on the bottom of that, you have ayu and au. That's how we say where in Louisiana Creole. You can have those two ones. I preferably prefer au. That's how I've always spoken. But there's a lot of people that say ayu. Now, comment, how. Et quel, which. So, quelle qualité poisson il aime? What version, what quality of fish do you like? Cofaire, pourquoi? Cofaire, pourquoi? Why? Now, in Louisiana, we use two different words for why. And if you're in the New Orleans region, you're most likely going to use pourquoi. But if you're in the Southwest, you most likely use cofaire. But you also might use pourquoi. It really depends on where you're from, what populations were in the area mostly. So on the river, on the Mississippi River, from Baton Rouge going towards St. James, you will hear pourquoi and cofaire. You'll hear both of them. In Pointe-Coupée, you will mostly hear cofaire and pourquoi. At the bottom of that is est-ce que. So this is a marker that you used for a yes or no question. So est-ce que tu t'es mangé? Did you eat? That's a yes or no question. Est-ce que tu parles créole? Do you speak Creole? That's a yes or no question. Now, one thing that I did forget on this is combien. Combien. Combien is how or how much. So you can say combien l'argent tu gagnes? How much money you have? Combien l'argent tu gagnes? How much money you have? Tu gagnes combien l'argent? Pronom ye. Pronouns. We'll start from the top and make our way to the bottom. First, you have mo. Mo. That is I. Second is to. To. that is you. Sometimes with to, you could pronounce it like ti, like in the example I gave earlier. Combien l'argent tu gagnes? Combien l'argent tu gagnes? If I was to say it with to, it would be combien l'argent tu gagnes? Combien l'argent tu gagnes? Li, li, that is used for he, she, and it. Li gagne ça, he has that. Li gagne ci, he has this. Li gagne ça, he has that. Nous, nous autres, that is we. So, nous capable parler, we can speak. Nous autres capable parler, we can speak. Vous, vous autres, that is used for you and y'all. So, formal you is mostly you, is vous. But y'all could be vous, vous autres, or zot. Vous autres l'aime parler créole. Vous autres l'aime causer créole. Y'all love to speak Creole. Y'all like speaking Creole. Yeah. Yeah. That is they. Oh, yeah, pas connaît parler comme ça. Oh, they don't know how to speak like that, no. Former une phrase en créole. Form a sentence in Creole. So number 1, bonjour, mon parle Kurivini. Bonjour, mon parle Kurivini. Hello, I speak Kurivini. Lilam parle Kurivini. He likes to speak Kurivini. Nu kapap kori osto. Nu kapap kori osto. We can go to the store. Tokoneli. Tokoneli. You know her? Oh, il va toujours danser. Il va toujours danser. They will always dance. Devoir. Get tes vidéos si là en Kurivini et dis-moi qu'on fait la parler Kurivini et pas français. Watch this video in Kurivini and tell me why is he speaking in Kurivini and not in French. And you can press on the video by going on to the PowerPoint that is not attached to the recording. And I'll see you for class on Wednesday.